gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, not biased and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Burton Studios in Garfield, New Jerusalem. I am Darth Messiah. I am not a wrestling genius, but I play one on the internet. It's kind of like Tony Khan, just a little better, a lot less money. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy Alex and motherfucking Hill, aka the Stan Lee of podcasting, and also known as Vince McMahon's #1 hater from SmackDown, also known as the man who could run a couple crossface and have a run into a crossface.
Yes, sir. And on the boards, Stevie Franchise, aka J Kid if you're nasty.
Yo, it's your boy, the Franchise in the building, giving you these ones and twos, and also giving you these Ultra Wrestling Heel news.
Yes.
Yes, we in here, guys. What's up?
It's humid as hell.
It is very humid. I was just in Vegas last week, or 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry.
Using that real heat.
Yeah, it was bacon.
I took my stepdaughter's dog for a walk at like 1 o'clock. I was fine. Went back in the house. Then I took some trash out. I was sweating just walking to the trash and back.
Dude, if you would have done that in Vegas, I think you would have melted, because it was like 108 when you walk out there. Dude, all my clothes were wet. All of them. All my clothes were wet when I was traveling home because it was too damn hot.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I had to rant.
I feel you. I feel you.
I feel you. Understand. Like, I got off work today. It was 83 degrees. It said it felt like 115. It was not.
Put a sweater on.
Cloud in the sky. Look, it wasn't a cloud in the sky. But when I walked in the house, guess what it did after that? It rained for 10 minutes and then stopped. Now it's even hotter.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what always gets me hot?
Cheeks
of the week.
Yes, the cheeks.
And, of course, everybody's favorite internet smut, Mandy Rose, Amanda Sacamano.
You know what's funny? She's not my internet slut no more. She's more like my dirty little secret.
And the Cavender twins. I don't know their first names individually because I don't care.
Don't even give a fuck about that. They have first names?
They have names?
They're humans. I guess they have names.
They're human.
I guess they have names.
I'm about to say, look, they're the pre-evolution versions of the Bella twins, so I don't think they have a name.
They're just the twins.
What up, Kelvin and Valder? They in the chat as usual. Yeah.
One of them is going to date Dolph Ziggler, and the other one's going to fuck John Cena still. We're going to relive this all over again.
Oh, God. He wanted a baby, but he didn't want a baby after that. And then he wanted a baby. And then he didn't want a baby after that.
And then he wanted his hairline. And then he said, fuck it. We'll just keep it the way it is.
Then I said, put the hat back on.
Andy over here looking like she got colored in by a 4-year-old, and I'm okay because he stayed in all the lines.
Yes, he did. He absolutely did.
I kind of miss seeing her in wrestling now, just seeing her come out.
Me too.
Well, you've got Tiffany Stratton. She's the clone.
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that Dolph version. Fuck up.
Don't ever say that name again.
And the fact that she's wearing gear that's like just slightly changed. You literally picked a clone.
Hell yeah.
A more annoying clone, honestly. A more annoying clone.
Like, Mandy didn't have to say anything. Mandy just showed up in some kind of outfit that she could probably buy off of Wish.com and made it look good. You got this girl wearing shit bitches buy from Rainbow, and it still don't look good. Now, that's not the same.
Her voice is annoying. She has the worst promos.
And let me tell you something. If Vince was still in charge, we know who would be, if they had a Divas division, we know who would be Diva champion the night of her showing up on the show.
Yep. And next up in the cheeks of the week.
I wanted to say for what's her name? Tiffany Stratton?
Yeah.
Try. There you go. All right. There we go.
Next up, we got CJ Perry, a.k.a. Lana, formerly known as Lana, and Raquel Gonzalez.
Hey,
Rodriguez, De La Russa, Martinez enchilada.
Enchilada. Burrito.
CJ Perry still got them yams, though. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I think she got another boob job because on her Twitter, they're looking quite round.
They're looking quite round as what I'm seeing right now.
Hey, look.
It's the side.
Hey, look, when you ain't got to be the ravishing Russian little beauty no more, you can do whatever you want with your titties.
Yeah, because she's been putting her OnlyFans like leaks on her Twitter or X. Is it called X now?
X.
The app formerly known as Twitter.
Yes.
Yo, I'm a grown ass man. That shit's still called Twitter. I don't know what this nigga trying to think he was calling it X for. Fuck him.
Yeah. There's only one X.
Yeah, and that got triple X's next to it. So I'm cool with that.
This is what I say about the name X, formerly known as Twitter.
Try it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that this is catching on. I love this.
And Nikita Lyons. What else is there to say?
Yeah, like you ain't gotta say nothing else.
You don't gotta say anything.
What have we not said that there is to say about Nikita Lyons?
I'm almost sweating here. Hold on.
I just want to know one thing, right? Who's the black guy that's hitting it? Because there ain't no other race I can see with that.
I have one song for Nikita right now. Looking at her.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel like she would make that work too.
She would definitely make that work. I want to make her work on me.
That could have been her theme song if CFO was still there.
True.
First of all, what made her want to pose like this? Second of all, I want to be the cameraman on the left side of the screen.
Yes. I think that's the best pose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we have a bosom update on Maurice.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Don't she had 2 kids?
Yes, 2 kids. Yes.
So I see 4 pair all together. Then what you're saying?
Yeah.
She just need one more child. She'll have a straight flush.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, boob selfies in the mirror. So yes.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, she came a long way from having them itty bitty titty tomatoes.
Yeah. Valor said Nikita wins cheeks of the week. Every other cheeks can go home.
Yeah. Bruh, Nikita Laya is to start off of cheeks of the week. We need a.
We should just call it Nikita of the week.
I'm gonna say, look, we need an Andre Battle Royal statue with just Nikita Lyons' cheeks on top of it.
Should we have like at least one cheek that we dedicate a week for?
We do Nikita Lyons. We do it every week.
We do it every week for Nikita Lyons. Be like our dedication cheeks for Nikita Lyons.
But then you also have to have the Maria Kanellis angle of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, we can work something out. I mean, we got so many pictures of Maria Kanellis.
If we're giving out, dedications, there has to be the Maria Kanellis School of Angles Award.
Yo, if we're doing it like this, I'm telling you right now, somebody got to win this battle royal to be crowned cheeks of the week, and Nikita Lyons just shows up and wins and don't even know she's participating in any of this shit anymore.
She's our truth.
Oh yes. Yeah,
just
the battle
shows
royal.
up.
I'm coming to win the ladder match. You heard Nikita Lyons. This is a ladder match now.
He puts up a ladder. He's just going.
Georgia.
Oh.
I miss R-Truth being on TV right now.
Yeah, where the hell is R-Truth?
Remember he broke his leg or he broke his ankle?
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, I believe he's healed, but he's just not back on TV yet.
Well,
yeah, I need him
he's
back
older,
on TV.
so it's kind of healing a little slower.
Yeah.
I need him on TV, even if he got being crutches on that little Willie thing. I need him back on TV.
I just miss his smiling face.
Give him the people power scooter.
That would be crazy.
Just make him the general manager for a little bit.
That would be nuts.
I feel like the matches would be crazy.
Yo, you imagine they make him general manager.
And
he actually pulls out like 5-star matches. And he's just doing a comedic relief bit like in every other fucking 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 30 minutes, let's say.
We're going to have the little Jimmy over the top battle royal.
Little Jimmy. Somebody's got to get little Jimmy over the top rope. They're just chasing nothing.
They're chasing John Cena.
Yeah. Nah, when somebody actually thinks they holding something, it's like, no, that's John Cena. That's not little Jimmy.
Like, I didn't even know he was in his battle royal. When did he show up?
Are you colorblind? Little Jimmy Black.
He is black.
Yo.
Let's move on.
This is what you wanted, Darth.
Let's move on to the 2023 Ultra Fantasy Booking Draft. So, we're completely blowing up the rosters and we're starting from scratch. However, we have the options of keeping champions. Alex, the GM of Dragon Force, has elected to keep all of his champions. WWF World Champion Jon Moxley, the ECW TV Champion Kevin Steen, the IWGP Intercontinental Champion Kevin Steen, the ECW TV Champion Kazuchika Okada, the World of Stardom Champion Mia Yim, and the Evolve Tag Team Champions Death Triangle. I, on the other hand, I'm only keeping 2 of my champions on Warzone. I am keeping the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, L.A. Knight. Yeah. And I am keeping the WCW United States Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Whoa.
All right, and now the draft begins. And since Alex kept more people than I did, I'm going to take the first pick.
Cool.
Yep.
What is your first pick, sir?
After long deliberation, this man has been in every promotion. This man has held damn near every title you can think of. I am drafting Vacant.
Hey!
What the fuck? I did not think about damn it. I didn't think about that. You drafting Vacant, the all black version, or you gonna also draft the female Vacant?
No, male Vacant. I'm drafting male Vacant.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Oh my God! Vacant is going to Warzone! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is incredible!
All right.
Okay. We gotta clip that.
Who is the first pick for Dragon Force?
Oh, that is a easy one. It's the man with the Claymore kick.
Oh.
Jesus!
The Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
Oh my God! McIntyre's on Dragon Force. This is one hell of a night. I'm gonna be the commentator in the background. So be like young JR.
All right. I will be drafting in my women's division Bailey.
Oh.
That's crazy.
My God. So we got Bailey going into Warzone.
All right. Next pick for Dragon Force.
That's crazy because you picked Bailey, and I was drafting the women's shit. I was drafting Bianca Belair.
Okay.
Oh. What an even exchange.
All right.
Bianca Belair on Dragon Force.
Next up, we're going to stay in the women's division. I'm taking Chris Statlander.
Oh. Chris Statlander,
She's
AEW World Champion.
She's growing on me.
She has,
Now
huh?
that she got rid of that alien gimmick, she's grown on me.
That's good. Because that alien gimmick wasn't good. I'm glad Chris Statlander's going to Warzone.
All right, next pick for Dragon Force.
Oh, man. My next Dragon Force is going out of the women's division, and we're going back to the male side. And I'm about to pick my boy back in action, maybe? So I'm going to choose Dolph Ziggler.
Ooh, Ziggler.
Ooh.
All right, let me cross him off from my potential list.
Dolph Ziggler It's going to Dragon Force.
He was on my prospects list.
I'm about to say, look, he been out here doing these tours and these comedy views. I need him to get his ass back to work.
You gotta make him give up his comedy career.
All right. I will be drafting my legend.
Oh.
It is time to play the game.
Oh!
Triple H.
It's time to play the game in Warzone.
You're clipping.
Am I?
Yeah,
I'm
clipping.
sorry.
Jesus.
Time to play
My
the
ears.
game.
My ears.
My bad. Time to play the game. Am I good?
Yeah, you're better.
Okay. Time to play the game.
All right, next for Dragon Force.
We're using Triple H as your legend. That is so crazy. Because I didn't think about a legend until just now. I'm gonna click. Can you dig it?
Sucker! Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Dragon Force. My God.
All right, in my tag team division, once again, I'm drafting a team that has been everywhere and won multiple titles. Not as much as Vacant. I'm drafting Los Conquistadors, Uno y Dos.
Oh my God, this is left field.
That's
Los
crazy.
Conquistadors in Warzone. This is so left field.
Los Conquistadors. All right, your turn.
Very Uzi.
I am going to draft in my tag team division the British United Will Ospreay and his tag team partner.
My God, Will.
Oh, so you're taking Aussie Open.
Uh-huh.
All right, Aussie Open. All right, let me take them off of my prospects list. No Aussie Open for me. Okay, if you're taking Aussie Open, I'm taking Imperium.
Ooh, hey, you know what? That's a unique thing. That's a unique thing.
All right, what you got?
Warzone's gonna be crazy with Gunther around.
For the women's division, I'm bringing somebody over to give my women's champion a run for her money. I'm bringing over Dr. Britt Baker.
DMD.
That's a good choice.
Okay. Where do I go back? Let's go back to the women's division.
Draft is hype.
I am going to take the Pebble, Ava Rain.
Hey. Superstar. Fourth generation.
Ava Rain, yes. Fourth generation.
Going to Warzone. Fourth generation Simone West.
All right, back to Dragon Force.
Hey man, you know, sometimes you just gotta shoot for the stars. And when you shoot for the stars, you hit that glass ceiling. I'm going with Carmelo Hayes.
Oh! I see we were thinking alike for this draft because I got a bunch of people on my prospects list. So no Carmelo Hayes for me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Bullet Club Gold.
Oh.
You know, it's funny, I actually kind of like him now. It's so weird.
Bullet Club Gold.
All members.
AKA Gin and Juice.
Gin and juice.
Gin and juice, baby. This pick is going to be such a left field because I don't think you thought about this one, Dark.
Okay.
But I'm taking Dami and Mommy.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Dominic Mysterio.
Okay.
And Ripley on Dragon. Dami and Mommy.
All right, Dami and Mommy. Okay, I see you. I see you.
Okay, I see his package deal there.
All right, where do I want to go? I'm going to go to...
Mars.
I'm going to go to Andrade El Idolo.
El Ídolo.
And then my next pick is going to make sense after I draft Andrade.
Oh, God.
Because they've never existed as a package deal on television, so I can't draft them together. I've got to use two picks.
Oh, that's not good.
El Ídolo on Warzone.
All right, next up.
I am going to draft to my women's division, Gigi Dolan.
Oh, okay. GG. And my next pick to go along with Andrade, Charlotte Flair.
Oh, okay. Well,
she won't be wrestling. She's gonna be his manager.
The men that like little boys, and the little boy that looks like a woman.
You drafted the little boy.
The little boy would stink.
You drafted the little boy with Andrade.
All right, what you got?
All right, so this is gonna be another left field one. I didn't think I was gonna keep trying to put on my show, but I didn't care. And now I want him. I want the cleaner.
Okay. All right. The best bout machine. Well, I'm gonna go from the best bout machine to a jobber tag team, because I like to have jobbers on my squad. I'm drafting Maximum Male Models.
You know what's funny? They suck in the ring, but I love them up, down, down.
Oh yeah. Freaking Mace, he was killing on was it Street Fighter? I think he was wrecking everybody except Woods.
Either Tekken or Street Fighter, because I know Tekken they all play.
Yeah, I think it was Tekken. He wrecked everybody except Woods.
And the funny thing enough is that they have their own mods of themselves.
Yeah.
In the game.
Yeah.
I gotta get that.
So,
all right, next pick for Dragon Force.
Next pick.
My next pick is going to be another tag team. And seeing how we're going balls to the wall, I'm going to New Day.
All right, I've had New Day locked down for the first 2 seasons. All right. All right, time. It was a nice ride while we had him. It was a nice ride while we had him.
Hey man, look, they ran Raw for a good minute. Time for them to go to SmackDown for a little bit.
Yeah. All right, next up, I'm taking the almighty Bobby Lashley.
God damn it, I was gonna say that.
Hey, wait till you hear my next pick.
You better do his next pick before he does it.
What you got?
I have Jordan Devlin.
Okay. And I'm taking Moose.
Oh,
that's gonna be a good. What the fuck?
Lashley and Moose, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Valder wants to know: does New Day come with the folding chairs?
You damn right they do. And Xavier Woods with the extensions in his hair. That might be my Halloween look. He fucked up and showed me that too soon.
it was still from that joke, right? The sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, my hookah sits on a folding chair, and I've been having a folding chair for like 6 years.
All right, what's your next pick? What's your next pick?
Oh, my next pick is an easy one that's weird, but you didn't think about it. Mustafa Ali.
Okay.
I got something for him and Devlin.
Okay.
Ooh, I see some potential there.
All right.
It's gonna be a good year.
Okay, I need my pay-per-view specialist. He only works, once every couple months. I'm going the opposite direction. I'm taking Logan Paul this time.
Ooh. I'm not mad at that.
I was just talking about Logan Paul the other day, and his brother Jake. That you may hate them, but they're talented. As fuck.
Yeah.
They are. You might hate them, but they're talented.
Yeah.
All right. What's your next pick?
Oh man. So me and this guy got a love-hate relationship.
Okay.
And I don't know if you would know it, but I'm taking Bully Ray.
Ooh. Okay.
Devon!
Get the tables.
I was going to say something else, but that would have got it demonetized. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. So.
All right, my legend female, Beth Phoenix.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
All right, and now your final pick for today, and we will continue next week.
All right, cool. So I've been thinking about this one, and it's going to be a female. And it's a female that I don't think people have remembered as well. But she's not going to be a wrestler. She's going to end up probably being a manager. And that's Jacqueline.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got some things for her with a certain group that might seem to just work.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
I can't wait to see Dragon Force and Warzone with this new draft. Guys, next week, we still got the draft going.
Well, I've got one more pick because he kept a bunch of people, so I'm taking one extra. You know how Raw gets an extra pick and SmackDown? I get the extra pick because he kept more people. My final pick for today will be. Where do I? Fuck it. Let's take Chelsea Green.
Hey, you know that'll work.
That does work. Oh my God, everyone, this is crazy. Like we said, we got this next week.
All right, so to recap, Dragon Force, Jon Moxley, Kevin Steen, Kazuchika Okada, Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Booker T, Carmelo Hayes, Dominic Mysterio, Kenny Omega, Jordan Devlin, Mustafa Ali, Bully Ray. In the women's division, Mia Yim, Bianca Belair, Britt Baker, Rhea Ripley, Gigi Dolan, and Jacqueline. And in the tag team slash factions, Death Triangle, Aussie Open, and New Day. You've got all trios there.
Mm-hmm. I got it for a reason.
All right. And Warzone, we've got L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes, Vacant. Yeah. Triple H, Andrade, Bobby Lashley, Moose, and Logan Paul. Women's, Bayley, Chris Statlander, Ava Raine, Charlotte Flair, Beth Phoenix, and Chelsea Green. And the tag teams, Los Conquistadors, Imperium, Bullet Club Gold, and Maximum Male Models. And that is your first day one of the 2023 Ultra Fantasy Draft. And now, day one is done, son. Day one is done. I can't wear this shirt anymore. So I'm gonna have to retire it after tonight. I'm just gonna have to hang it up in the rafters and in my attic.
I gotta hang up the "We Are the Ones" shirts.
I gotta hang up the one and done shirt.
It's a sad day.
Jey Uso, I'm done with the Bloodline. I'm done with SmackDown. I'm done with WWE.
Peace.
Obviously, the storyline, but you know.
Look, I'm out. And they put that man to the alumni list.
Yeah.
Like as soon as he jumped the barricade, I went to look at the thing. He was on the alumni list. I said, "God damn, that was fast."
Quick.
Now, for in real life, his contract does end soon. I really think he's not. Who thinks he's leaving? If you think he's actually leaving, you're a dumbass.
Well,
I don't think no place can pay him the money that he's worth to leave at this point.
this is all going to be a work with the negotiation contract. This is going to be a work with the contract.
Possibly. But as we said last week when we were slightly disappointed after what happened at SummerSlam, they're just kind of, I feel like they're lost with this bloodline story now because it's been so successful. You can't end it. You just got to keep adding more shit to it. And they're starting to lose continuity. But they almost did the explanation that I said with Jimmy. They almost used my explanation for Jimmy kicking Jay in the face. Close, but not quite. I'll accept it because now this happened. Mm-hmm. I'll leave it at that. I'm not crazy about it, but I can accept it.
I mean, if it really went your way, though, exactly your way, then it would be predictable.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to, catch on to what
the
hell is going on. So,
because
we'll see in a few weeks.
Well, actually, no Bloodline is booked on this coming SmackDown. They didn't say Roman's coming. They didn't say Jimmy's coming. They didn't say Solo's coming. They didn't say Heyman's coming. So they might actually let this just simmer for a week. I guess they're going to see what the internet says, how they feel about it. Just let the whole thing simmer for a week. Supposedly nobody's going to be on TV from the Bloodline this week.
You know what? This is really a smart move, actually.
which again, they're just running out of stuff to do because it's so hot.
But I like that they're doing this.
Yeah.
It gives us questions. It gives us like, is Jay really leaving? Is Jay just leaving for a month or 3 months? Is he just gonna chill and vacation, and then
he's probably taking a little break ski,
Or is he really jumping, crossing over the other side?
Well, this is quite possible.
And just to transition to what I said,
possible.
Wow.
Hey man, if they let that go out just for this month, it would be the greatest thing to ever watch on wrestling.
Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga at All In.
Jay Fatu. Or Josh Fatu.
Josh. Sorry, Josh.
Fatu.
His name's Joshua.
Tama Tonga.
Versus Tama Tonga. For Island Supremacy.
Main event Josh.
It doesn't roll off the tongue the same.
It doesn't roll the tongue the same, but, the crowd going to yell whatever they want to yell. Because you can't stop the crowd from yelling it.
The first letter is J.
Yeah.
Maybe if we could do that. I don't know.
I feel like it'd be kind of stupid if he still called himself Jay Fatu. Just use your whole real name, Josh Fatu. Speaking of which, they've never worked under any other name.
Oh yeah, the Usos, right?
Yeah, they were called the Uso Brothers in Florida Championship Wrestling, and they were called the Fatu Brothers. But they didn't have like individual like names when they were in FCW. So they've always been either the Fatu Brothers, the Uso Brothers, and now it's just the Usos. So they don't have any like singular names outside of Jay and Jimmy Uso.
But if given this would be a reality,
Valdor said, Jay coming to control your narrative wrestling. You heard it here first.
Hey, man, look. Control your narrative might need it because Jay's a beast on the mic.
That's true.
B3 ain't it.
That is true.
Man, this is going to be a crazy few weeks just thinking about this thing.
But yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not crazy about the direction they're taking with the Bloodline story, but I'm willing to let this play out. I'm not bailing on it yet.
But it looks like the right way to go, honestly.
Yeah, and like I said, because hopefully they're taking this week off. It's just let things simmer a little bit.
Like I'm cool to storyline being like this right now because now it just shows you that you went from being brothers, cousin, and little brother on this show to running the show for like 2 years to now y'all got beef within all each other.
Yeah.
And now it's doubting everybody. And I just waiting for this fatal four-way at this point now to just happen.
Yeah. Oh, we have a correction from Kelvin. Jimmy Uso did call himself Jules in FCW.
Uso, yeah.
Yes.
Jules?
He called himself Jules.
Jules Uso.
No offense to nobody out there in the YouTube community or listening to me. That's gay as hell.
Jules Uso Tana.
That would have sounded a lot better.
All right. And now we have a stupid list that involves the Bloodline for our stupid list segment.
Stupid list.
Okay, stupid list. 10 things we need to see before the WWE's Bloodline saga ends. Okay, number 10, Jimmy gets the spotlight. No kidding.
That is.
Number 9, some clean wins for Roman. Okay, I'm good with that. Because I think like the last 6 matches all have had ref bumps and run-ins. Yeah. I think the last clean win was the Sami Zayn one at Fastlane. Yeah. I think that was the last clean win he had.
That was a good match.
Number 8, Rikishi gets involved. Have we not been saying that since December?
Didn't leak that already though? That he's coming to Payback.
Well, no. Some people, again, speculation, and then Rikishi went on, I forgot what website, and he said, I haven't been contacted for anything. Nice try.
He said bad booking.
Yeah. But maybe, again, if he was contacted, he's not allowed to say so. So if either he's working or he's telling the truth. We'll find out when it happens. Mm-hmm. But obviously, we've been saying that since December. Number 7, Solo gets character development. Duh.
I'm like,
at this
Someone's
point
been
right now,
getting
if you need character
development.
development, the man don't hardly talk on either show, but his look just says it all when the crowd starts cheering.
Exactly.
Number 6, the ghosts of Roman's past arise.
Which one? Because there's tons of them.
Braun Strowman, Drew
John
McIntyre, Bray Wyatt, either form, don't matter.
If
Fiend,
John Moxley just
Funhouse,
Rollins.
Rollins.
We
Shit.
just need Moxley to come out.
But
That's it.
the issue, how do we work all of these former opponents back into the Bloodline story?
Bring Moxley back. That's it. That's all
I'm about
you
to
need.
say it's easy to work a good majority of them. If it's like Bray Wyatt, he ain't doing nothing besides, damn near dying from a sickness. You could just bring him back. It's the Fiend. It's supernatural. You can just use anything you want with that shit. With Seth Rollins can just talk shit and get a Roman skin like he did last time.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy to do. Braun Strowman just gotta show up and just wreck every goddamn body and leave.
Oh my god, I missed those days. Strowman was actually over.
Number 5, Paul Heyman background scheming.
I feel like that's what he's doing now.
We already got a hint of it, I guess, that week where he had the Brock Lesnar belt.
Mm-hmm.
And when they were going to try to kick Jay out, he was, telling Jimmy one thing, telling Jay another, and then he'd call Roman right after, like. So he's been doing that. Number 4, an Uso reunion. Duh. Obviously, they have to come back together at some point. Number 3, another duh. The Rock makes an appearance.
We've been saying that since this whole damn thing started.
Since the beginning of this shit.
Okay, number 2, another duh. Roman stands alone. Obviously, at some point, everything is going to crumble and he's going to be a one-man band. Duh.
True.
And number 1, Cody finishes the story.
Which we never are gonna get, I feel. I feel like that's been diverted.
I feel like we're going to get that, but we're going to get that when nobody gives a rat's ass anymore.
I believe I recently read from Fightful. When they booked this year's WrestleMania, it was a 2-year story. Cody is supposed to win next year. Allegedly.
How many days would that make it by that time with Roman?
He'd still be behind Backlund and Bruno, because right now he's at 1,000. I think they said 76 last Friday, so we're about 200 days away from Mania. So it'd be like 12 something. And I believe Backlund's like 1,700, so he'd still be like a year short of Backlund, and then he'd still be 2.5 years behind Bruno.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, ain't nobody still beating the Fabulous Moolah shit, so who cares?
Yeah. Valdor said, I'm ready to move on from the Bloodline. Let the Chad Gable story begin.
Dead
You know
ass.
what?
Chad Gable story should have
Dead
began
ass.
when fucking the whole
It's
Kurt
grown
Angle
on
trying
me.
to find his son's shit happened.
It's grown. Chad Gable's grown on me. Honestly, he's grown on me.
Chad Gable grew on me when the fucking he was in what you call it, the tag team. It grew on me then.
Otis?
I was like, I like no, not Otis. I'm talking about him and Jason Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why did they pick Jordan to be his son? Just fucking use Gable. Ugh.
Hey man, you know why they picked
Gable
his son?
makes sense.
Yeah, because
you know why they picked his son, bro? Because Kurt Angle wanted Booker T's wife. He wanted some of that dark meat.
He likes the dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
He likes the dark
I
chocolate.
think that's my son. Oh, it's true.
It's damn true. Yeah, that's right. You got the right one.
No, he would be like, oh wait, no.
Yeah. All right. More Vince McMahon legal news. This is actually positive. The Endeavor Group Holdings purchase of WWE is set to be completed by late September. During Endeavor's second quarter earnings call, Aria Emanuel stated that the cost savings and synergies will happen immediately, allowing to WWE and UFC merging together as the TKO Group.
Mm-hmm. I heard about this.
Yes, so apparently there will no longer be a self-run WWE by the end of September.
It's just going to be called
TK. Well,
TKO
no,
Group?
they'll still be called WWE on TV, but financially in the business world, WWE will no longer exist.
Yeah.
That's crazy because Triple H is going to lose his position.
Yes, that's the other thing. Triple H will no longer be on the board of directors. Actually, most of the people will not be there anymore. I think the only people staying are Vince, Nick Khan, Kevin Dunn, and
The UFC, I guess.
yeah, it's going to be mostly made up the UFC people.
Yeah.
I believe it's only Vince, Dunn, and Nick Khan because
I think Triple H can go be friends with Dana White real quick.
Yeah, probably.
Or whisper in his ear.
Because I always forget his name, but Vince's personal lawyer was on the board. He recently retired. So he's out of the. So once the sale goes through, he's out of the business for good.
Yeah, Vince losing all his little side people. He about to be up here by himself for real.
Yeah.
I knew this was a big plot for Vince to be still be in power.
Yep.
Now he's got to share it though.
Yeah. Oh, Alex briefly talked about this when he drafted the New Day, but them chairs, they showed up with chairs on Raw.
Them chairs.
I love it.
Oh.
I love it. The fact they showed up with them chairs and started swinging. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah. Also, remember the Bailey fan, the little girl, Izzy?
Yeah.
She is now wrestling.
It's crazy because she's 16 now.
Yes.
Still old.
Yes. She's wrestling for Mission Pro Wrestling, which is owned by Thunder Rosa and her husband. Yes.
I'm getting Fabulous Mulan vibes all over again. Continue.
You're saying Thunder Rosa is pimping 16-year-old girls?
Hey, man, I'm saying Thunder Rosa is a liar. Remember this.
This is true. This is true. That's literally what Miller was doing. He was pimping all these wrestlers. Yeah.
That's
She was
what she got in trouble.
her pimp hand was strong. Strong.
And for like what?
With a K, strong.
And what, for like
I might go.
50 years?
Hey, look, I might go watch Dark Side of the Ring again. Just listen to that story one more time.
And just for 50 years or plus years later, just to revoke the naming of the Battle Royal Memorial that she was in.
Yeah.
She was named.
Yeah, her back. Gave that whole woman a battle royal, and this woman was out here pimping hoes.
She was literally taking all of their money, like whatever they were supposed to make. Oh, here's $50. She called it a booking fee.
Wow.
She was taking all these women's money.
That's an expensive booking fee there.
Yeah.
That ass, like you gonna wrestle today? I don't even want to get booked no more, bro.
That's crazy. You like crack,
But
don't
yeah,
you?
what's crazy is Bailey fan looks like babyface Bailey. That's so fucking weird.
It's like she morphed into Bailey.
Yeah.
Into the first Bailey.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm
Bailey,
hoping
yeah.
that she gets to stay wrestling and get put up to the roster, and then she gets to go against Bailey, so Bailey can go against her past self.
I'm already like looking at this like she's gonna fight Bailey in the future.
Let's see if she's 16 now.
She's gonna fight Bailey when she's like 21.
Let's see. By the time she gets 2 more years, W can actually sign her. I figured. Let's see.
That's a lie.
Have that
Because remember,
veteran instinct
that's a lie,
already, so.
Dark. Remember, Shorty from Chase U was only 19.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm saying she's 16 now, so give it 2 years. W can actually sign her because you can't pull Jeff and Matt Hardy again. That's never going to happen again. So I'd probably give it 4 years on the long end.
Okay.
So I believe Bailey's like 33 now, so Bailey might still be there.
August 15th.
Bailey, I'm about to say Bailey still got some oomph left in that step with all that cake behind her. Matter of fact, when are we going? Man, Bailey needs to stop playing these games. We need to go ahead and get that goddamn fucking backside photo, the real one.
Facts. So on Collision, they CM Punk and Malachi Black did the thing.
Yeah.
They did the thing.
They did the thing.
And I see Malachi Black did another thing.
He did Greyface.
He shaved his beard.
Yeah. He had it. Well, because I follow him on YouTube. Him and Zelina. Their channel's called A to Z.
I can't recognize him. He looks like a totally different wrestler.
Yeah, the last couple of videos they've had, he hasn't had a beard, so I knew about it. Yeah, but yeah, I completely forgetting that they both do the Indian style sit down, so they did the thing.
Of course.
Hey man, look, I was excited when they sat down. I said, look, they double taunting. That's cool.
Yeah, this is the cheap pop right here.
Yeah,
the double taunt.
But that's not the important part. The important part is what happened after Collision. CM Punk went on a tirade because Hangman Page was supposed to appear backstage to record an interview to be used on Dynamite, but he was supposed to be recorded at Collision. CM Punk said, "Tell him not to come." He also told somebody from the backstage managers. Ryan Nemeth was also supposed to show up. Ryan Nemeth is a frequent character on Being the Elite. He also told the talent manager, tell Ryan Nemeth to not come back. CM Punk also said, buy him a plane ticket and send him back, because he was in town. Buy him a plane ticket and send him back to home.
Hey,
CM Punk is
tell you
really
right now.
trying to barricade the Elite from being in Collision, bro.
Hey, look, I'm telling you right now, I would say, CM Punk shouldn't do that. But, y'all run AEW, and I got Collision. I don't need y'all asses over here fucking up my show.
And apparently this is not the first time CM Punk has done this. Mm-hmm. He's told other people, don't show up, or if it's like, a low talent person, they're in town, he'll go to the talent managers, get them a plane ticket, send them back home. If you're not on TV, if you're not being used, you don't need to be here interfering.
That is true. I'm not going to lie. That makes a lot of sense. If you're not going to be here and be used, why the fuck are you here?
Exactly.
Like, it ain't like WWE where, they just be like, hey, we're not going to use you this week, and we're not going to probably use you next week, but you need to still fly the fuck out here, pay for your hotel, and still show up on the show just in case. I'm not finna do all that shit.
But at least CM Punk is telling the company to buy them a plane ticket.
Yeah.
They don't got to fly themselves home.
I'm about to say, yeah, because Vince was like, what do you call it say? Do you think with Bobby Lashley? Leo Rush?
Oh, yeah.
Niggas had to buy my own plane ticket, had to buy my own rental car, and get my own hotel. And I wasn't even used on TV besides as a manager. Mm-hmm. What? Nigga, I got a family at the house. You got me spending money doing flights? Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'd rather them pay me.
Yeah, so since it is the CM Punk show, mm-hmm. and since he has a very strong influence on the booking and whatnot, if you weren't booked to be on the show, do not come. He does not want you in the building.
Mm-hmm. You know what? It is karma, though. It is karma for the Elite, honestly. Because if you're trying to book the past of what happened, I mean, this was bound to happen in the future. This was definitely bound to happen.
And what was the last pay-per-view they had? Double or Nothing. At Double or Nothing. No, not Double or Nothing. What was the last pay-per-view?
Was it? It wasn't Full Gear. It was
Anyway, at the last pay-per-view, CM Punk had a locker room by himself on the complete opposite side of the building from the main set of locker rooms.
Was it Double or Nothing?
Wait, he did?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
What?
So the Elite, Kenny Omega, the Bucks. Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door. So CM Punk, because you know how like most stadiums you have the home team locker room, the visitors locker room. Typically, when WWE or AEW go to a stadium, they end up using the home team locker room because it's closer to where the entranceway is. CM Punk had his own private locker room on the opposite side of the building where the visitor locker room was. It was him and the people that hang out with him were all by themselves on the complete opposite side of the building. So there was no actual crossing, meeting of minds. That's also why CM Punk went on the show very early. That way, the Bucks, Omega, Hangman, they were not in. They don't call it gorilla. They call it go position in AEW. Mm-hmm. They weren't present. They were told to stay in their locker rooms until CM Punk's match ends and he leaves.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at none of that. Let that man go do his match, and then y'all can go ahead and do y'all thing.
Yeah, that's why CM Punk went on so early. Him and MJF, they both went on early for that reason. So that way there's no mixing of crews.
We're definitely gonna get this Omega CM Punk match.
Possible.
Possibly by the end of this year.
I'm about to say, look,
Just
I'm okay.
shit.
Look, I'm okay with this shit happening. But simple fact, it lets you know that motherfuckers don't have to kiss ass to be your friend. We ain't here to be friends. I'm here to be cool people I work with. Out of that, I ain't got to be cool with you.
Yeah. A strange happening announcement on AEW Dynamite. We know that Adam Cole and MJF are going to be the main event for the world title at All In. They're also now working a tag team match on the pre-show 0 Hour. They're going to challenge for the Ring of Honor world titles since they lost the AEW world title match against FTR. The belief is there's going to be some sort of tension between them in that match that will then spice up the main event. So it won't be so buddy-buddy by the time they get to the main event.
Okay, well.
I kind of like them being buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, I don't think this match is necessary. Honestly, because
Neither do I.
They could have came in with the buddy attitude, and in the middle of the match, they would have been angry at each other.
But here's the thing about this: if they lose, one's blaming the other for something, and now you have some animosity for the main event.
Well, that could have happened either way without the match.
Now think about it this way: you win the tag titles. You still have some sort of animosity because like something goes wrong in the match, but you still win the match. And now you have to have the world title match, but you're tag champions together. It creates an interesting situation either way.
Okay, I mean, yeah, if they're
I'm not,
I
just, the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, yeah, I get it, but.
But that's if they win.
Yeah.
If they lose, this is just stupid.
Right. But no, well, again, if they lose, they can't lose clean. It has to be somebody fucked somebody over in the match.
It would have to be like somebody.
Some sort of miscommunication that causes them.
Up,
yeah.
And the other one's blaming the other one.
Exactly.
That's the only way that will make sense, but still, I guess.
Some attendance numbers for recent wrestling shows. WWE is setting, as we talked about before, just setting records left and right. No, there's no slide for it.
Yeah.
They're just setting records left and right, as we talked about after SummerSlam. Last Raw in Minneapolis, WWE had a crowd of 9,498. Dynamite had a reported attendance in Columbus, Ohio of 4,231. This was the lowest attended show of any show that week, last week. SmackDown had a crowd, which was in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, had a crowd of 10,521. And then Collision, which had horrible TV viewing because it was on the same night as SummerSlam, but they had a in-arena crowd of 5,166. So they were in Greensboro, North Carolina. So more people went to see Collision than went to see Dynamite. Go figure that out.
No offense, as it should be.
Yeah, as it should be.
That way.
The real wrestling show, not the knockoff sports entertainment.
Now my friends are allowed wrestling entertainment.
All Friends Wrestling, yes. All Friends
All
Wrestling.
Friends Wrestling.
Oh my God, that's what it stands for, and that's what it needs to be.
Yeah, so last week, Dynamite had the lowest live crowd of the 4 major shows.
Good. I mean, it goes back to what I said before. I feel like this is karma. This is definitely karma for what the Elite did with CM Punk.
Yep.
It's definitely karma, and I'm glad that's playing out that way.
And again, look at the booking of Collision. The people that were not used regularly on Dynamite but deserve some spotlight. They're getting good, clean wins over lower card talent. Ricky Starks, Andrade, House of Black. They got good, clean wins over low-end talent. and now they're slowly taking on better teams, better talent, and they feel more important than they've ever felt.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Look, Sky Blue. Sky Blue was a star in 3 weeks. Also, we got to see more of her ass. But that's besides the point.
All that.
Who else? Willow Nightingale. She suddenly feels important. Ricky Starks is doing the best work of his entire AEW run.
This is probably like his best run right at the moment. Like,
I'm in love with Gin and Juice now. I'm in love with the Gun Boys again.
why? Because they're getting booked right. They're getting booked right, and they're not getting nitpicked.
Yep.
The wrong way.
Yep. You don't have Jericho trying to latch on to whoever's hot at the moment.
You don't have Jericho trying to.
You don't have the Young Bucks coming in and stealing somebody's thunder. It's like, oh, we're gonna put them over even though they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
We're just gonna give them a rub. Yeah. Good luck with that. All right, now we go outside the ropes.
Hey.
Well, actually, this one's still wrestling related. It's still wrestling related, but video games. What was your favorite SmackDown video game? Just bring it. Know your role, shut your mouth, or here comes the pain.
Your transition should have been like, we're gonna go outside the ropes, and then I'm gonna put you back in the ropes.
We're gonna go outside the ropes and then roll back in underneath the bottom rope.
But yeah,
You gotta bring that slide up. Which ones we taking again?
Just bring it. Know your role, shut your mouth, or here comes the pain.
yeah, I got you. Hold up.
Here comes the pain.
It's between, SmackDown 2 and Here Comes the Pain.
Like, Just Bring It was great to start off wrestling in a whole new light. SmackDown 2 was just like, all right, cool. We showed you what we could do. We about to step it up a notch. Shut Your Mouth put that shit on the map, but Here Comes the Pain gave us everything that people are still wishing and wanting in every wrestling game going forward.
Because I know with SmackDown 2, when it was in PlayStation 1, I remember that they introduced a lot of like background like scenarios, a lot of weapons, a lot of all that stuff. They introduced you to all that shit. Just Bring It. I mean, like he said, it would Just Bring It is the new gen, and we're just trying to figure out all this stuff. But Shut Your Mouth was trying to adjust to it, but Here Comes the Pain is the really good gem.
All right, I don't have a vote on this one because I wasn't allowed to play it at home, but I know my friends had it, and I can't remember playing any of them. So I don't have a vote on this one.
I just remember,
Okay, the funny thing is, I still own Just Bring It, Know Your Role, and Here Comes the Pain. Shut Your Mouth. I have no idea what my Shut Your Mouth went. It just disappeared in the move somewhere.
All I remember is,
but that's Here Comes the Pain. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the only THQ game that I say it rivals 2K23 when it comes to making characters, because every character looked like how they were supposed to fucking look like.
True.
All right, and then to make up for last week, because we were overbooked last week, we had another outside the ropes. Once again, WWE video games. WWF Attitude versus Warzone versus No Mercy versus WrestleMania 2000. For me, it's WrestleMania 2000 because it was the only one I borrowed from a friend to sneak and play.
For me, I won a tournament in one of these games, and it's No Mercy. No Mercy was the best game of my entire life.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this quick story, and y'all gonna laugh, but it is funny. So mine's is Warzone.
Okay.
Right? And if I'm not telling JK, if you ever come across a copy of Warzone and you play it, if you go to create a character, make them black and go to phase 7.
It is so specific.
It is Matt. It is Matt. It is exactly Matt's face, bro.
That is so specific.
Oh my god,
bro! I remember it, and I can never let it go because I had to show Matt that day when I found my Warzone and I cooked up a PlayStation. I said, Matt, check this out. Scroll, boom, bam. Who faces that? He said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Yeah, bro. They stole your face before you even knew about it. You've been in a wrestling game before any of us."
Even with the 16-bit graphics.
Me shit talking, man.
Bruh, it's his face, bruh. Like I showed his little brother. His little brother was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Wow.
That's funny.
Besides, that was the only game ever that you could make a character and every move in the move list you can make a finisher move.
Oh yeah, that's
like
right.
my creative character had the rock bottom,
Everybody
the people's
had...
elbow, the Stone Cold Stunner, the Tombstone, the Choke Slam. I had it all, bro. I was beating the hell out of the computer.
I remember like that was still fresh at the time, and they didn't know how to limit stuff.
Yeah.
So they put every move to be any move.
Well, the 2K games like that now.
Well,
it's just that when it's in the finisher slot, it does more damage. Because like you can put a stunner as like a basic like pullback grapple, but it doesn't do as much damage as if you put it in your finisher slot. The finisher slot does like 3 times the damage.
See, they limit that now.
Yeah.
But back then, you could have put the stunner, the spear, the freaking like RKO, the choke slam in any slot, like as a normal move. Mm-hmm. And it still does the same damage as a special move.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so
it did the same damage.
That was why it was broken.
Hey, Dar.
Yeah.
For next week, seeing how you did this one from last week and this one this week, you need to do wrestling games outside of WWE.
All right, Kelvin, get on that.
Yeah.
These come from Kelvin, so
I know. You do that shit so bad to Kelvin. Goddamn.
Thanks, Kelvin. He's been supporting us since day one. All right, we're gonna get out of here.
All right, let's go.
I've been Darth Messiah. You, sir?
Alex the motherfucker.
Good night, J Kid.
Good night to all, and to all a good night.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.